Good morning, passengers. Another lovely day here in KC. Start our drive this morning. See what happens. Our first moron here. Have plenty of time to go, but they're gonna sit here because, well, they're idiots and it's raining, so that just makes it doubly worse. A lot about somebody drives a Honda truck. I don't know. Call me crazy, but it don't seem like the truck I'd really want. See, it's raining today. Storming, I don't know, probably woke me up this morning, just 5 o'clock, 4:30, somewhere in there. Didn't want to get out of bed once I heard that. Gas prices for $4 now. Highest it's been in our area so far. Gotta love that. Thanks, Biden. That gas price is that high. Mean tweet sounds pretty nice about now, don't it? Amazes me how many people voted against Trump because of things he says. Not because of things he did, because the economy was going good, but because of the things he said. That shows how weak-minded most of our country is. I think it's funny too that a lot of the people I've talked to that voted for Biden are regretting their choice. Maybe you should have made your choice on merits and not on somebody's tweets. Just maybe, possibly. pretty sure I saw somewhere yesterday on the news that he was trying to blame something on Republicans. Biden, that is. Surprise, surprise. Not sure how he can blame anything on anybody, since he honestly doesn't even have a clue what's going on most of the time. But you know, maybe all those people that are pulling his strings, making him say these things. There's things that he comes up with. There ain't no way that those things are coming up in that mind. Nope, not even possible. You can't come up with brilliant things when you can't even put a logical sentence together. Really surprised he's lasted this long, though. There's a lot of speculation that they were getting him in there to actually get Commie in there. Kamala Harris. I like Commie because that's late Rush Limbaugh used to call her Commie, and I kind of like that. One guy I used to love listening to was Rush Limbaugh. Man, that guy. He was a very smart man. Controversial, yes, but things he said made sense, and a lot of it was true, whether people want to believe it or not. Other guy I like to listen to now is he used to sit in for Limbaugh some, was Mark Stein. You ever get a chance to listen to him? That guy knows what's going on. Enjoy listening to him. Although I'm not a huge, political guy, and try to avoid it, but it's kind of hard to avoid nowadays. That's all there is. Either pay attention to that or pay attention to the BS COVID stuff that you hear all over the place. People that believe in all the crap that they tell you about COVID are the same people that believed in Biden. Well, you might want to second guess yourself on the COVID thoughts if you voted for Biden. I'm just going to put that out there. Can't believe we made it this far and no morons. I mean, they're out there, don't get me wrong. They're not showing themselves as much today, and I really believed that we were going to see it. Way more than we have so far. We're about halfway there, though. We still got some time. We're getting to the heart of idiot land. I could go the highway to work, but let's face it, there's just as many idiots on the highway as there is on these roads, and fast idiots are more dangerous than the slower idiots, so we just stay on these roads. This road is 45 miles an hour, and there's very seldom do I get behind people that are doing 45 miles an hour. Now, granted, today, it's raining, so they're going to want to go a little slower, whatever. Nice days, they still don't do it. I mean, it must be rough to be able to spend all that money in gas to go out and have nowhere to go. I mean, I understand, some of these people have that, which we had it at one time, that Progressive insurance. We started, it was, they wanted you to download their app so they could track you when you drive and give you a rating. And we did that for, I think it was a couple months. I think I averaged about a B. I was at a C at one point, but there was a lot of times when it would show you why it was grading you that way. And there's many times where it said I had phone use, which I don't use my phone when I drive unless I have it just listening to a playlist or something, which I'm not paying attention to the phone. But I wondered sometimes if it was grading me on that being used, which I wasn't, per se using the phone. But, whatever. They finally told us we didn't have to use it anymore, and fast as I could, I deleted that app. And our rates went down a little bit. I mean, as much as they can, having a teenage girl on my insurance. But then, I think last month they send us a thing that our rates are going to go up $150 a month, I think, which makes absolutely no sense. I mean, me and my wife both in our 40s, perfect driving record. Granted, we have a 18-year-old daughter that has one accident, but it wasn't her fault. Some idiot, while it was raining, ran into the back of her and then shoved her into another car on a hill. So, yeah, insurance is a scam, plain and simple. But, like I said, we do have 3 newer cars. I mean, they're all, within the past couple of years old. But still, I mean, I always look forward to the day when I was in my 40s and I didn't have to pay a large lump sum of insurance, not thinking about having teenage kids that are going to be driving, and then my rates go right back up. Had that little sweet spot in there for a few years where I didn't have to pay much for insurance, but here we are, back to it. Oh Lord, I'll have to stop and get a coffee at the McD's. This place, man, sometimes it's busy and sometimes it isn't. The only place you can, well, probably not the only place, but one of the only places you can go, place an order, they can read it back to you correctly, and still give it to you wrong. Explain that to me. It's right on your screen. You say it back to me right, yet you give it to me wrong. And these people want $15 an hour, and I assume they're even getting it nowadays. I mean, heck, there's some places out there. I heard Target was paying upwards of $24 an hour. I mean, holy crap. That's insane. I went through this drive-through day before yesterday. Ordered my coffee with my creams in it. I ordered a certain size for a certain amount of creams because that's the flavor I'm going for. So I get to the window and the guy goes to hand me a large. I tell him, no, I want a medium. So what does he do? Instead of remaking it correctly, he pours the coffee from the large into a medium cup and hands it to me. Not the first time this has happened. Not apparently this one, because this one usually is really good about getting stuff right. I'm just like, I didn't even say anything I couldn't. It's just, wow. What are you gonna do? So when you're out and about, don't just think you're gonna run into them morons on the street, because they're out there in the businesses too. That's what's really funny though, is I think is hilarious, is all these people, they come into these drive-thrus and they're supposed to merge together one after another, and you would think that would be easy. Nope, it is not.
Alright, make a ticket order, please.
Get a medium coffee with 5 cream.
Alright, anything else?
That's all.
Alright, that'll be 130.
Thank you. So, oh yeah, back to merging. You would think they could do that easily. I mean, it's not that hard to figure out. But also, you're talking